Good morning, everybody. This is Damon Bond, a Bond Realty Group, licensed real estate brokers in the state of Connecticut and New York. Hope everybody is doing well. Today is Monday, December 10th, 2018. Welcome to Real Talk. This is where we talk about real estate issues that may have an impact on someone you know or yourself as well. We talk about various items, whether it's investing or keeping up your home and things like that. So if you have any questions, you can always call me. My number is 203-394-8123. That's 203-394-8123. Or you can always email me at dbond011@gmail.com. That is dbond011@gmail.com. For my Facebook people, please share it, like it. YouTube people, share it, like it. So welcome. Today is cold. And I'm going to talk about the weather, but I'm not going to talk about the weather. I'm not a meteorologist or anything like this or TV weather personality. I want to talk about the weather. It's kind of a boring topic, and I'm not going to say, oh, how cold it is, and it's cold. Personally, since it's summer, I don't complain about cold weather no more. I never complain about the weather anymore. But right now, I'm looking at my office, and I'm looking at the Bank of America building across the way, and it says 39 or 37 degrees. My car temperature thermometer said 32 degrees, but certainly it's cold. It's frost outside. So I want to talk about an important issue. It may be a boring issue, but it's an important issue nonetheless. And this affects whether you're an investor or whether you're a buyer or whether you're a homeowner or whether you're trying to sell your home. This affects all facets of life. And that's about winterizing your home for the winter, obviously. Now, what is winterization? Winterization is basically when you insulate your house, you insulate the pipes for conditions such as this, where it's going to be cold. So that way the pipes won't bust or anything like that due to the extreme cold weather. So that's what the winterization is. So winterization, once again, is where you kind of insulate your home from having any pipe or freeze damage, which could be very costly to you. It can be very costly. Having bust pipes is no fun. So why would you want to winterize your home? Well, I gave you a definition of winterization. You want to winterize your home, or your property, I should say, to prevent damage. And I'm going to play out some different scenarios for you. Number one, if you're an investor. All right. Let's say you happen to, you bought a property recently, right? Whether it's commercial or otherwise, right? Residential property. You bought a property, right? Single family house, condo, multifamily, whatever it may be. And you want to begin work on that property, but let's say the funds aren't available or the work crew is not available, or you just don't have the time right now and you're not ready to rent it out. So certainly you want your property to be winterized if you don't plan to do any work on that property, because what happens is eventually, as temperatures get below freezing, and it was below freezing last night and this morning, the buildup in those pipes will eventually bust. Can make the pipes bust, and your furnace could be knocked out, your boiler system could be knocked out, water tanks, all that stuff. So certainly you want to do that. Now, in terms of winterizing your property, you want to get a plumber to do it, right? Licensed plumber to come in and do it. Winterization can cost you anywhere between $150 to $200, depending on what's going to be done and so forth. But on average, that's what's going to be done. And, they'll put some things in the toilet bowl. So, by the way, your toilets, you don't want them things to crack as well. If you have radiators in the house, which, by the way, is the best form of heat, you don't want those things to be impacted as well. So these are some things that you want to do to prevent that. So that's one scenario. Another scenario, why you want to be careful in terms of winterizing the property is, let's say your property's hooked up, right? It's hooked up, the floors are done, the carpet's in, the house is painted well or whatnot. And let's say you're not going to rent it out right away. I don't know why you wouldn't, but you were not going to rent it out either way. Let's say the last step is for you to winterize. Let's say the last step is for you to get the heating system right? You certainly want to winterize your house as well. All right. In lieu of winterization, if your house is vacant, you definitely want to keep that temperature on. You definitely want to keep that thermometer on. I know, that oil is going to be painful. Believe me, I know, ladies and gentlemen. I know that gas is going to be painful. But remember, this is your investment. This is your property. Think about, so that, few $100s that you're paying for that oil bill, or that gas bill is going to be a few $1,000s, all right, to correct the problem if those pipes happen to bust, that radiator happens to crack or what have you, that toilet happens to, bust as well because of the frozen stuff. So think about that as well. So if your property is hooked up, right, and your heating system is on, definitely, think about winterization, especially if somebody's going to be in there soon, if it's December, January, February, you're not going to have a renter yet, you definitely want to keep that heating on. Okay, I would say keep it at 60 degrees. At least minimum 60 degrees. Some people say you can do it at 55. I say no chances. 60 degrees, 65 degrees. You definitely want to have that heat on the place. What some people also do is this. They will have a slow drip on the faucet. All right. The purpose of the slow drip is so that way, in addition to having, of course, the thermostat on, that slow drip, very, very good. That annoying drip you hear, like when you're in bed at night, you hear that just annoying little drip, not a stream of drip, literally. That will make sure that the pipes are flowing and whatnot. So you want to probably have that in the kitchen, the bathroom, just a slow, steady drip. So that's something else you can do. If you're a homeowner, keep an eye on pipes. You want to insulate your pipes, and it's for anybody. If you plan to, in a house, if you're a homeowner, you already have a house, you certainly want to insulate those pipes to prevent them. You get some of the, I forgot the material that they use. Foam, yeah, you want to get some foam, some black foam or whatnot. You can wrap them around the pipes to keep them from, busting or everything like this. If there's not any insulation. Now, if your house is already insulated with pipes, be careful, because some of the old-time homes, those pipes are insulated with asbestos. Now, asbestos is bad, but it's only bad if you disturb it. So if you leave it alone, it won't bother you. All right, so you won't bother it, it won't bother you. So be careful of that, and you want to have a professional come in and take care of that if there's asbestos in your pipe and you want to, do some other things to it. Yeah, so don't mess with that. Don't touch it. Don't disturb it. Just leave it in place. All right, until you have the funds to actually call somebody, hazmat crew out there and get rid of the thing. So that's another option you can do. If you are purchasing a bank-owned property, and I'm emphasizing bank-owned property because usually homeowners, if you're buying a property that's, already owned by a homeowner, they're going to be a lot more diligent with their property, of course, because they're trying to sell it. But if you're buying a bank-owned property, you're going to buy it probably when it's already winterized, because banks almost always winterize the property. So you're going to buy it when it's winterized. So when you're buying the property, you don't know what's what. Now, usually they're not going to, usually no inspections will be done when you buy the property. Just be aware of it. So after you purchase the property, you want to have the property de-winterized. De-winterization is you call that same plumber back, right? And what they'll do is, what he or she will do is they'll, do everything they got to do. That's going to run you about $150 or so, depending on, where you go to and the work needs to be done. All right. And then what you want to do is, you want to make sure the furnace is operable. That's the first thing. You want to run all them waters. You want to run all them forces at full speed. You want to flush them toilets, right? You want to go down into your basement if your place has a basement, and check out to see if there's any leaks, any hairline cracks in the pipes, anything like that. So you get that taken care of. Because the fear is this: once the pipes bust or explode or whatever it is, this could cause and lead to mold. And, that's another headache to be added in. So you don't want your property to be affected by these things. So like I said, I know this is a dull topic, but it's an important topic, it's an important topic, very, very important. So you want to think about that, in terms of making sure that your property is buckled down for the winter time with these cold time periods over here. So I hope this was very helpful to you. Please like it on Facebook, like it on YouTube, share if you will. This has been Damon Bond of Bond Realty Group. licensed real estate brokers in the state of Connecticut and New York. Hope everybody stay well, stay safe. If you have any questions, you can always email me at dbond011@gmail.com. You can always email me at dbond011@gmail.com. You can always give me a call, 203-394-8123, 203-394-8123. Hope everybody stays safe. Hope everybody stays warm. And until next time, we'll be in touch. Thank you for tuning in to Real Talk. We talk about real estate issues that may affect you or someone you know and love. Have a pleasant Monday morning, Monday afternoon. Good day.